Hello students, it's Miss Elkins. So I wanted to start this week with our new unit, which is going to be looking at the differences of the North and the South leading up to the Civil War. So today I had placed a video from BrainPop onto your Google Classroom for you to watch that helps you be able to see and think about how this life of a slave was during this time period. And what we're going to do is we are going to also start talking about how the economy had a big impact on the Civil War. A lot of people like to think it was only an issue over slavery. That was one big factor of it, but also it had to come with money as well. And as we've learned in the previous unit, the North, the way that their geography is that they're able to produce goods in factories. We learned about how water power was a big impact on the textile factories and how instead of buying goods from Great Britain, we were able to produce them ourselves here in America. In the South, the southern plantation owners were able to make money off of producing large quantities of cotton, especially after Eli Whitney's invention of the cotton gin. So if we look at the differences of the two, the North, they don't really need too much slave labor due to the fact that most of their population is working in the factories, including children. In the South, the plantation owners obviously do not want to be farming cotton and rice, as to it is a very hard life as well as very dangerous. So they really highly depend on their slaves to produce this for them. So before we even look over the issue of slavery, we have the issue over what do the two regions make their money off of. At the same time, we also have the Western region, which we talked about a little last week with the gold rush, as well as the manifest destiny idea that it was the white settlers' right to venture off westward and have new opportunities in a new life. So now we have these three sections. We have the North, the South, and the West. So they all have a different type of lifestyle as well as a different way that they handle the issue of slavery. So what I want you guys to do is we are going to do a reading in the textbook. So if you go onto your portal, you can access this through the school board website, sbac.edu. You can click at the bottom where it says just for students, and then you're going to click at the top at my portal. Once you get to my portal, there'll be several squares. You're going to click on the one that says classroom textbook. I shared with all of you your electronic version of the classroom textbook. So please, please, please look at that PowerPoint I sent about 2.5 weeks ago to show you before emailing me. I hope that you can all find it and start doing the reading. What I want you to do is when you click onto our textbook, I'm going to show you what it looks like in just one moment. You're going to then click on to the chapter. So this is what our textbook looks like for this class, okay? So you're going to click on this, and then we're going to go to, as you can see, I already have it in there, chapter 14, the North and South. So the section 1 for the reading, we've actually already gone over with learning about how technology is influencing the different regions. So what we're going to do is once you click on that chapter 14, you're going to click up here on lesson 2, okay? So I've clicked on it and it's loading, or it should be. Here we go. Whoop. Oh, technology is so much fun. So we're going to go back just a second once it decides to think. Okay. Fun stuff, right? So once we're able to click onto the lesson 2, okay, it should look just like this, okay? So the subject matter is going to be people of the North. So what we're going to do is we're going to specifically go into a little bit more detail with the life in the North, and then with lesson 3, we're going to go more into detail about the Southern Cotton Kingdom, and at the end we're going to see how, especially the North and the South, the West, they're over there kind of doing their own thing. How the North and the South really start having that beef with having the Union, which is the North, and then having the Confederacy, which is the South, which we've talked about 2 months ago about the issue of when a region in America wanted to become a state, they had a petition, and our country wanted to keep the equal amount of free states and slave states. So we're going to start having some issues here with the disagreement. The Emancipation Proclamation is going to have a big impact on the Union trying to enforce more of abolishing slavery, which is going to lead us to another war. So guys, I'm very excited that I get to see some of you in our online meetings, so please tune in to those. We're going to switch to Google Meets instead of Zoom, so some students are able to access that one a little bit better. So this week it's going to be today, Monday, and Friday. Wednesday I have a meeting during the time period that I have to do that with you, so we're just going to skip Wednesday. Okay guys, I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. I'll see you guys later. Bye.